what this game can mean as far as not just continuing the recent hot streak, but I mean, postseason play is starting to seem a little more realistic.
Yeah, I think so. I think every game, we took kind of with, a lot of alertness and, ready to play. But I think, going down here, going to Alabama should be a fun time. I think we're ready mentally, physically. And I think, we just have to go out there and have fun. I think the last two games, the last kind of stretch of games, you can tell everybody's having a lot of fun out there. Everybody's playing their game. Everybody's smiling and stuff. I think, Coach talked about that. People were smiling while we were playing. People were having a good time. So I think we continue to do that and focus on the right things. Everything should be good for us.
Why do you think you are playing better?
I think collectively, we all are on the same page again. I think we are, ready to go. I think physically we're all kind of a little bit better. Mentally we're all a little bit better, and we're having fun.
Does it help at all for y'all's confidence? You think that y'all had that stretch, obviously, early in the season, early in SEC play, where y'all were playing really well, that you can lean back on and kind of, know that that's a high level of play is something attainable for you guys rather than something that you haven't necessarily experienced yet?
Yeah, I think so. Coach the whole time talked about this season and our season being a thin line. Every game there was a thin line between winning and losing. In the first part, we were on that positive side, and then we went through that stretch of games where we were on the negative side. So I think not every game was, a very thin line. And I don't think there was very much off of us winning. There was a rebound away, a steal away, a shot away. So I think we were right there in those games, and finally we're getting on that side of the positive again. So I think we continue to do that, we'll be good.
Last two games, Manny Obiseki's come in and started and tried a little spark. What is he? What have you seen from him in these last two games that has justified his position there?
It's nothing new. Manny's the hardest worker on this team. He's a guy who comes in with the same attitude every day. So huge credit to him, and he helps us in so many ways off the floor too. His communication. He has a very calm demeanor out there on the floor, and it kind of calms us down. So I think Manny's production and what he's doing is much more than just points. It's his whole collective game.
So what y'all saw from him in practice and stuff leading up, it was no surprise that he worked his way into there?
No surprise at all.
The way you guys played, on the road at Ole Miss, is that, I guess, help with confidence heading into a tough game against Alabama? It's also a road match. You've already experienced how to win big on the road. I mean, how does that help you guys?
I think it helps a lot. It gives us a ton of confidence. I think the whole season we've kind of worked for this moment and play in big moments in games like this. So I think it's just something that we've worked for, and coaches preached the whole year. Be a sponge almost in these opportunities, soak everything up, soak all the knowledge you can up, soak just the whole game itself. It's going to be an unbelievable environment. So just soak it up, because not a lot of people can live in that moment. So kind of just live in the moment, be prepared for the moment too.
What you guys have been through this season, and you talked about how razor thin the line of winning and losing can be. What would it mean to you to finish out the regular season strong and kind of, sort of control your own destiny?
I mean a ton. I think everybody on this team, you ask them that question, and say the same thing will mean a ton. But we know after Alabama, win or lose, we have Mississippi State coming up, so we have to, prepare for that too. So it's, we're taking one game at a time. We're focusing just on that one game.
I know this might be kind of a well-dug question, but I know you haven't seen where this program's been until you got here, but would making the NIT be a step in the right direction for the program?
I think, any postseason play would be, awesome for the team. We're shooting for the stars, we're shooting for us to play an NCAA tournament. I think we have an NCAA tournament team, but we'll continue to play and continue to hopefully win. Will put us in the, the right direction to play in the best postseason tournament of all time, basically.
Anything else, Ryder? Thanks, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah, thank you, guys.